a big breakfast. And hands out, feet together. Take a deep breath. 10 jumping jacks, go. Everybody take your right knee, pull it to your chest. Try to keep your balance. Try not to run into anything. Five seconds, pull as hard as you can. Pull, 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 pull. And switch legs. Five seconds, pull as hard as you can. Pull, pull, pull. And set it down. Move your legs out a bit. Shake them out, shake them out. Now I want everybody to take their leg and just grab their ankle just like this. Stretching our quads out. Sometimes it helps people to grab their earlobe with their other hand. I don't know. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Try to lean forwards. Switch legs. And lean forwards. Set your legs down. Legs 2 shoulder widths apart. And then another half shoulder width. Reach down to the floor. Now guys, what we're going to be trying to do today is maybe doing some stuff that you have never done. Karate-wise, tricking-wise. We're going to try to get our body awareness up today. Whether it's in the air, on our hands, on our feet, on our butts, on our backs. And we're going to try to get creative with it, like Miss Hayes said during her seminar. Everybody go down, butterfly stretch.
It's 2 hours.
Make sure you're stretching hard. We don't want to get any injuries. How sore is everybody on a scale of 1 to 10? Show me with your hands. I see some 10s, a lot of 10s. Very nice. Right leg out, reach down to your toes. Now everybody reach, stretch down towards this inside knee. Reach past it, all the way to the floor. And up, switch legs. And reach down towards that inside knee again. All the way down to the floor. Keeping that other leg extended. You should feel this kind of in your butt, on the outside of your leg. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this inside leg, this bent knee, and we're going to flip it inside out. sure some of you guys have done this before, maybe some of you haven't. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lean back, and then we're gonna try to walk with our hands as close to that back heel. This foot right here, we're gonna try to walk our hands towards it while we're leaning back.
Sir, just some people might go away.
What? So just edit it, just click edit it. Everybody put your other leg out now.
Yes, sir.
Bend that one that was just extended. Flip it inside out. And lean straight back, not to the side yet, straight back. And then walk it over. Walk, 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 walk. So just keep stretching.
Sir.
Everybody stand up, horse stance.
Yes, sir.
Now don't worry, I am not gonna make you guys go get some cans of beans. We're gonna take our hands, put them on our knees, and just push out. If you can, try to get both of your arms extended, and then try to touch your shoulders together, like your shoulder blades. Did you know how to do that?
I've never heard of that.
Now everybody, we're gonna do a Spider-Man stretch, coming down, toes facing towards the ceiling.
Yes, sir.
Put your toes against the floor, try to make your foot flat.
Yes, sir.
This one looks the coolest. If you want, you can throw some Spider-Man hands out there. Show me your moves. There you go. Now it may. There we go. Switch.
Yes, sir.
Toes up. Everybody stand up. Attention. Because Master Macy's in there. I believe Master Macy will be bowing us in just a second.
He's on.
There you are.
There we are. Can they hear them? Oh, there. Oh yeah.
Just one more second, you guys.
Guys, while you're waiting, you can reach down to your toes.
Yes, sir.
Stay on your feet, though.
Yes, sir.
And I think we are ready. So, attention.
All right, students, everybody in the building, we've got virtual and we've got our conditional black belts in here, getting ready to work out. Okay, I'm gonna do a little test here. I want everybody to unmute themselves. Let's see how much we can overload our system. Everybody unmute yourselves.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll turn my volume up first.
This is weird.
Systems.
So that let's take it off and put it on. Switch to gallery.
All right, is everybody ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna get started here. Mr. Zwissler is doing an awesome seminar right now. We'll let him return to that in a second. I just want to take a second to bow everybody in and address everybody. We're in the final stretch of our Black Belt Immersion weekend and testing. And I'm actually really impressed with how much we've been able to simulate virtually a very tough, enduring process. And I think this is going to be an awesome celebration today as we've worked really hard. So in these last couple hours, we normally get up and we get ourselves really energized with a lot of energy, and we do that in different ways. And I'm going to be doing that after Mr. Swissler's seminar coming up in a little bit, but I want to make sure that we all start with a lot of energy. That's what carries us through this last part of the test. So we got to be able to simulate that as well. So as you're doing this warm up, I want you guys to really be loud. I want you to be going, okay, so when we do this bowing, I'm going to unmute it because I want to hear, and it's going to be chaotic. It's going to be really hard to hear all of us virtually, but I want to hear your energy. All right, so let's start strong, finish strong. All right, let's bow in. Okay, face up here. Attention. And position. Super loud. If you're in your house and there's people sleeping, wake them up. Here we go. Student creed number 1.
I will always fight to protect my life and the lives of others.
Student creed number 2.
I strive to develop my and character and to always reach for my full potential.
And this is your belt test. Student creed number 3.
I choose to respect my teachers, and honor my neighbors.
What is our goal?
Excellent, sir.
Honor in your homes. What is our goal? Quality. Let the testing begin. Thank you, Mr. Swissler, for letting us bow everybody in. Continue your seminar.
Yes, sir. Can everybody go ahead and mute themselves, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for those of you who are responding. For those of you who made your mics, I need to
Switch to the gallery view, please, sir. Thank you.
Okay, can everybody give me, this is what we're gonna do. So I know we stretched a little bit. I wanna know, since you guys just did some forms and stuff, if you are very, very stretched out, you feel like you could win a professional limbo contest, put your arms like this. If you feel like a dead tree branch, put your arms all the way down. And if you're kind of stretched out, a little bit more stretched out, pretty stretched out, and so on and so forth. Okay, I've seen a lot in the middle, a little bit above, a little bit below. All right, so let's do some more stretching because I don't want anybody to get injured.
Yes, sir.
Okay, why don't we just go ahead and start with 10 more jumping jacks. Ready, begin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it.
Now I'd like everybody to just do 5 push-ups. Nothing much, just 5. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're done, hold it.
Yes, sir.
Everybody stand up.
Yes, sir.
Shake your arms up, do some swimmers. And backwards. And right arm forwards, left arm backwards. Left arm forwards, right arm backwards. Both arms backwards. And stop attention. Okay, guys, like I said, but maybe some of you guys didn't hear, we're going to be going over some tricking today, some fancy moves, some less fancy moves. We're going to try to have some fun with it. Now, since this is not as physically challenging, we'll be stopping every once in a while to make up for that. Of course, I know some of you are limited on room, or some of you are limited physically. Adjust accordingly, please. I will try not to do anything that is too hard too hard to do for you guys and your skill level and for the area that you guys have. For starters, how many of you guys know how to do a cartwheel? Put your hands up. Okay, quite a bit. Some of us don't. That's all right though. If you kind of do, shake it out a little bit.
The rest of the people, sir.
All right, we're gonna warm up with some cartwheels. If you do not know how to do a cartwheel, let's see who knows how to do a cartwheel. Raise your hands one more time. We're gonna highlight someone, and they're gonna show us their cartwheel. Just go ahead and highlight somebody random, sir. Anybody with their hand up. Keep them up if you know how to do it, guys.
I got it.
Anybody.
So what you do is you go to the three dots, go to spotlight, and there we go.
All right, Miss Lily, let's see that cartwheel. Oh, very good. Everybody give her a round of applause. That was very good, ma'am. Okay, guys, just a quick step by step for those of you who do know how to do it. You can go ahead and do some cartwheels if you have the space. So for those of you who do not know how to do a cartwheel, what we're going to do is you are going to take for me, my non-dominant hand and your
Mr. Swizzler, give it just a second, sir.
oh yes, sir.
And you just see
Your non-dominant hand and whatever foot
You can
is on the
spotlight us so
same
we can
side
see
as
us.
that.
There you
Reach it up. And you're going to, there's really no way to do this slow. So you're going to throw this hand down. When this hand hits the ground, you want to bring this one over. Just almost at the same time. And then these legs are just going to kick over. That's as best as I can do it slow. Fast, it should look a little something like this. If it doesn't look that good, or that's fine. 100% okay. Can you actually go ahead and go to grid view so I can see? For those of you who do not know how to do it, go ahead and give that some attempts. And if that doesn't work, you can raise your hand, ask a question, or anything that you need to.
Mr. Swizzler,
Yes, ma'am.
I know how to do a cartwheel. I don't think it's good for me to do a cartwheel.
Okay, that's fine.
What would you like us to do? We can't really physically.
So, for those of you who do not feel like you can do a cartwheel, actually, we won't be on these for too long. Is it a shoulder injury and upper body injury, ma'am?
Knee and oldness.
Oh, okay, yes, ma'am. Well, for those of you guys, hold on, just 1 second, ma'am.
You pass.
Yeah.
You got them.
You can. Oh, okay, we're back. So for those of you guys who maybe can't do a cartwheel or don't feel like you should do a cartwheel, here is going to be our next move or our change for those of you who cannot.
Real quick, everyone, if you're doing cartwheels, please stop it right now.
Oh yeah, if you're doing cartwheels, please pause for just 1 second so you can see this option. If you don't like it as much, that's fine. You can continue with cartwheels. So what this move is called is I call it a wheel kick. It's kind of like the move we did with Mr. Olmsted, which was a backwards wheel kick, like that. What we're gonna do is a forwards wheel kick. We're gonna take this hand. This is just a brief review, so you guys don't have to do anything right now. You're gonna come down this leg. Your goal is to get it to come straight up and then over your body and straight down. I understand that a lot of us, almost all of us, are not that flexible, including myself. What you want to do is you want to put your upper body down and just get this leg as high as you can and come right down. So your one leg is going to be doing that motion kind of similar to a cartwheel. So you're going to come down and just like that. The lower that your upper body goes, the higher your leg will go. Will you put it in grid view? So let's all kind of go through that one just once. So everybody get to your spot, get to a good place. Take whatever leg you would like to kick with and put it in the back.
Yes, sir.
Then take your arm. This just helps you get some momentum. Take your arms and put them towards your back foot. Now you're gonna take them and throw your momentum to the ground. At the same time that you kick this leg up, and you want to pivot on that bottom foot. So you're gonna kick and pivot. So it should look like this, but with your leg higher or lower, whatever you can do. You're throwing your leg down, and you almost want your head to hit your knee. So I see some of you guys going like this. You're kicking, but you're not moving your upper body down enough. So it's hard for you to get that flex. Oh, that was awesome. Can you highlight Miss Georgia? Everybody watch Miss Georgia very quickly, because that was amazing. One more time, ma'am. See how her head is going down, like all the way to her knee? That's what you guys want to do. If you can't, that is okay, but just get as close to that as possible, because that makes it a whole lot easier. So let's see a couple of those.
Nice job there, Bobby.
If cartwheels are easier for you, you can do cartwheels. It's up to you guys.
See. Can we see the other page, sir? Other page?
Oh yeah. You guys are doing very well. Walter? You guys are killing it. Good job. I think they have enough.
Sir, is there a round kick chamber on the kick, or is it just straight leg?
Straight leg the whole time, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Good try. I don't know how you can this and then kick over. That'll make it harder. For me, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, here, real quick, so can I see?
Oh, yeah.
There she is. Miss Olivia?
You had a question?
I was wondering if you could demonstrate that one more time, please.
Oh, yes, ma'am, of course. So you're just taking your upper body, throwing it down and kicking that back leg over as hard as you can. So just like this. If you need to, you can put your front hand down so you don't fall on your face, because that would be very bad. If you're not super flexible, really try to get your upper body down, because it's kind of like you're connected in a straight line. So when your head goes down, your foot comes up. So if you just practice that.
Perfect. There we go.
Okay, good job, everybody. Come to attention. Oh, Mr. Jordan, did you have a question?
May I go to the bathroom?
Yes, sir. While he's in the bathroom, everybody hold push-up position.
Yes, sir.
If you have a question, we will get to you in a second. I do apologize, guys. That's kind of an advanced move. You guys killed it anyways. And then will you let me know when Mr. Jordan's back, sir?
Yes, sir. He's back.
He's back.
Yes, sir.
Everybody stand up. If you were raising your hand, could you just unmute yourself? Because I cannot see everybody that is raising their hand.
Mr. Swizzler,
Yes, sir.
I think while I was doing my cartwheel, I pulled a muscle. Can I take a little bit to stretch it out?
Yes, sir. You have 1 minute.
Thank you.
Sir,
Okay, for everybody else. Oh, yes, sir.
I am feeling very nauseous. May I please sit down?
Yes, sir. Can you actually stay standing, sir, and just watch? Would that work?
I think so, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. If you feel like you're gonna pass out though, please do not. Yeah, guys, if you're feeling what? Did someone unmute themselves? No? Okay, cool. Well, guys, like I said, that's pretty advanced. You guys killed it anyways. Now we're gonna go on to something that I'm pretty sure all of us have heard of before. If you have not, that's okay. It's called a handstand. Now, raise your hand if you know what a handstand is. Not if you can do it, but if you know what it is. Okay, pretty much everybody, right? So we all know what a handstand is. How many of us know how to do a handstand? Okay. Even if you can't do it for very long. Okay, awesome. If you don't have enough room in your house for a handstand, please let me know and I can give you guys accommodations.
Real quick as well, you guys are doing the handstand. I see some of you guys have, some mats in your area where you are. If you do not, please be very careful with this.
Yes, sir. All right, so what we're gonna start with, if you have a wall nearby, this can help you.
Mr. Aiden, do you have a question?
Oh, yes, sir.
I was wondering, can I go grab my mats? Cause
Your mask?
my mats, cause I was hurting my toe on the cartwheel and I'm not very good at handstands. So I want to be careful and safe, sir.
Yes, sir. Can you do it very quickly?
Yes, sir.
All right, go. Okay, for the rest of you guys, we're gonna start with the first progression into handstand. It's called a headstand. Now, what I want everybody to do is get down on your hands and knees.
Yes, sir.
So what this is called the tripod position. It is very important to have a good tripod because it is the base of your headstand. You want to put your head against the ground. Put your hands back about, I don't know. I mean, whatever feels comfortable, wherever you feel balanced. And then, if you feel comfortable like that, you want to start adding weight to your head. And then, if you feel comfortable, put one knee onto one elbow. If you feel comfortable with that, put your other knee onto your elbow. And we're just gonna start there.
Yes, sir.
Try to get your knees onto your elbows. If you fall, it's okay. Tuck your chin. Yes, Wes?
Is it okay if I practice my full-on headstand against the wall, sir?
We're just gonna do tripod for now, but when we do headstands, yes, you can go against the wall.
Yes, sir.
Yo, let's see how everyone's doing on the.
If you're
Nice job, Mr.
ground
Martin.
is hard, you can get a pillow. This ground is very hard, so I know what that feels like. I'm sorry if it hurts. Do not hold it for too long and then come up quickly because you can pass out and that would not be good.
Let's see.
Getting those tripods, guys. We're
There
gonna
we go.
highlight people. People are doing
Nice
it
job,
very
Mr.
well.
Seth. Mr. Martin had a pretty good one, actually.
Oh yeah, Mr. Martin killing it.
Nice job, sir.
Nicely done, Mr. Martin.
Nice job having the pillow there, too. That helps.
Yeah, guys, if you have a pillow or something or a blanket around, you put it underneath your head and that helps.
Let's see who else was good. Stan,
All right,
Mr.
guys,
Linebar.
if
Good.
you feel comfortable with that, what I would like you to do is slowly start to extend your legs above your body.
Actually, Mr. Conrad was demonstrating that earlier, actually.
Mr. Conrad, could you show us that tripod one more time?
So you're doing the tripod and you had your legs straight up there, but ready and just like that.
Very good.
Oh,
Oh,
he's getting fancy with it. All right, thank you, Mr. Conrad.
Okay, guys, so that is what we are going to try to do now. Obviously, with not the fanciness. Mr. Conrad is a gymnast. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is get into our tripod. If you cannot do your tripod yet, that is 100% fine. Just work on getting your knees on top of your elbows. It's really hard to have a bad tripod and then try to go right into the headstand because you'll fall over, you can hurt yourself, and then it's just not fun, right? And we're trying to have fun. So it's pretty simple. It's not super advanced like the steps. You're just gonna get your head down, put your knees up in your tripod, and then just extend them as best you can. If you need to go halfway, just like this, that's fine. And then extend them, maybe out, that's fine. Forwards and backwards, that's fine. Up and down. Whoa, that's fine. Whatever keeps you the most stable.
Yes, sir.
Why don't we go ahead and try that?
Yes, sir.
You beat it first.
Yes, sir.
Now, guys, if you have a wall nearby and you put your back against the wall, it can help out. We're working on our headstands, sir. Be careful falling over. Try not to hurt yourselves. That's just how we highlight some.
Yes, sir. Dorian's getting there. Oh.
First, Dorian, let's see that headstand one more time.
There
you go. Oh,
nice.
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 Very well done.
See that one more time.
Oh, you got it.
That was good. That was good, sir.
Well done, Dorian. That was good.
Hell's hands. Good.
Okay, guys. Everybody stand up.
Yes, sir.
We gotta get a little exercise in very quickly. So let's hit 20 push-ups. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Go.
Come on, Mr. Aiden. Good push-ups, Jackson. Nice job.
When you're done, hold it, guys.
Yes, sir.
Everybody stand up.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Oliver. Good job, Izzy.
How does everybody feel with headstands? If you feel comfortable, hands up, like we did earlier. If you don't feel good with them, don't be afraid to lie. Put your hand, or like, don't be afraid to be honest. Some of us are more comfortable than others. Yeah, headstands are not for everybody. They can hurt. Would you guys like to try handstands? Or would you like to try a little bit more fancy of a move called an L kick? For L kick, go like this, because L, right? And then for handstands, just go like this, because that's the position that your hands are in.
Let's see. Let's see. The most. Let's see some L's over here.
L's,
Let's see how we are over here. L, L.
I think a lot of
I think
L's.
the L kick won, sir.
All right, guys. So an L kick, this move is actually pretty hard. I am not the best at it. I will do my best to teach you guys. So what an L kick is a mix between throwing your momentum like we were in that wheel kick when we kicked over the cartwheel variation, throwing our body down. We are going for an L kick. You throw your body down, catch it on one hand. This is going to be the first step. We're going to throw our bodies down, catch it on one hand, and just go like that. So that's the goal for now. You guys want to throw yourself down like you're going to do a cartwheel, and then just let your body come up and then down.
Yes, sir.
Olivia,
Please say that again, sir.
so throwing your arm down, up, down.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
when I did that headstand, I felt very nauseous, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Okay,
Well.
please sit down, sir.
And I have a headache.
Please sit down, sir.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry if you can't get it, guys. Remember, it's very hard to learn a trick like this in the short amount of time that we have, especially since we're not spending the whole time on it. All right, guys, now try doing that same motion, but on your other hand.
Yes, sir.
We gotta turn both sides. Make sure we're not just getting one good.
See.
Good, Jake.
Anybody think they got it? Anybody want to show off?
Nice, Layla.
Jackson, Mr. Leinbach?
You spell it, Mr. Lembox?
Sure.
1 second. We gotta highlight you. Everybody watch Mr. Leinbach do his L progression, the first step. Oh, very good. One more time. Very good, Mr. Leinbach. All right, guys, the next step is not too far from the real thing. When you kick up, if my right hand is going down, I'm going to try to tuck my right foot against my left leg. And it's gonna make kind of an L shape. So it's like this. This is not my good side, but I'll do my best for the right hand down. You put your right hand down like that. So obviously if you don't get there today or even the next 3 times, that's okay. That is kind of what we want it to look like. You're just gonna kick down. When you're in the air, just try to tap it in, just like when we do those jump side kicks.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, why don't you just go ahead and try that a couple times?
Yes, sir.
If you need to even practice the leg movement, you can use 2 hands and then just tap your leg like that, just to get the leg movement down. And then when you feel comfortable, move to 1 hand. Yeah, I just like have a spine thing. Nicely done, guys. You're killing this. Walter, how you feeling? Walter?
So he's
Sir, I'm not feeling so well.
Yes, sir.
Here, Walter. Just keep relax. You're still feeling good for this last part of the test. So just sit down. When you feel good, hop back in, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Till then.
Who thinks they've got it? Who thinks they've got a pretty good one?
Aiden, did you have a question?
Yes, sir. I really smacked my whole I smacked my whole leg down, and there's one spot that really, really hurts. Can I go put ice on that, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you try maybe putting ice on when we are done with the seminar? Do you think you could make it that far, sir?
Yes, sir.
And then just try to stay off that leg, bud, because I don't want that to get hurt. Maybe try going the other way. Don't do anything you're not comfortable with, guys. If you do need accommodations, we can figure it out. Because I really don't want anybody to hurt themselves.
I did that once. It should wear off in the next few minutes.
Okay.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, guys, if you have a question, just go ahead and unmute yourself because I can't see everybody at one time. Questions? Good? Okay, keep going, guys. Just a little bit longer on this. Oh. Can you highlight out?
Everyone time for a second.
Guys, time, watch this. Sir, can you do your L kick one more time? Yes, sir. Try to bend that leg when you smack them together. One more time. There you go. Very good, sir.
Nice, Mr. Conrad.
Okay, guys. We're gonna up the push-ups a bit since we're all at home. We don't have masks on. Well, I do, but you guys do not. We are going to up it by, what do you think? Actually, let's see. Mr. Elliott, can you pick a number 10 through 20, sir? Elliott?
13, sir.
13. Okay, guys, we're gonna do 13 more push-ups than last time, so that's 33 push-ups. All right, ready, go. We need it. Stand up. Oh, oops. Nope, we're good. When you're done, go ahead and stand up.
Yes, sir.
Still got a couple people going. All right, guys, before we do this next trick, what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll out our necks. I don't know if a lot of you guys have done this before, so gotta be kind of careful with this one. You're gonna get on your hands and knees. Just like we're gonna get into that tripod position, we're gonna put our head on the ground. And you're just gonna rock forwards until it feels tight, not till it hurts. We don't wanna hurt our necks. Just roll forwards on your head, roll in circles on it. Roll it out. Good stuff. Just keep rolling for a second.
Yes, sir.
And everybody lift your head up slowly, not fast, slow. We don't want to pass out. Well, we are down here. Who here has done a roll? A lot of us, right? Black belt class, or leadership, or at home, or when mom and dad push us over. Anytime. Who thinks they've got a pretty good roll? Mr. Busselman, think you got a pretty good one? All right, can we see it? All right, everybody watch Mr. Busselman's roll.